Boy, I ain't used to this. You're dying my time. Let's get to it.
All right. We're about to do 21 questions. That's good with you?
Yeah, I got time for it. Let's do it.
All right. So, what's your name and what is your role at Sessions?
I'm Mo. I'm the co-founder and co-host. So yeah, that's my role.
Where are you from?
So I was born in Gary, Indiana. I grew up in Indianapolis, lived in St. Louis for a little bit, but I'll say the Midwest is home, but Indianapolis for sure.
What brought you to Sessions?
Sessions was kind of something that me and Nas had just stumbled upon while we was on a road trip, just talking. So when it came about, it was something that we just felt like we could actually turn into something nice. So that's how it came.
If you could give one word to describe yourself, what would it be?
Ambitious.
What is your superpower?
Like my real superpower, or the one that I would want?
That you can do that really can't do.
I feel like I didn't realize it was a superpower, but when we do these interviews, when we asking questions, I don't write these questions down. I just kind of go with the flow. So I guess communicate well with anybody.
What's a random skill or talent that you have?
I like poetry. I write poems. So that's a random skill people don't know about. But yeah, I think that's it.
What is your go-to meal right now?
Salmon. It's a salmon pasta. But it gotta be like lemon butter type. And I don't like too creamy. I don't like pastas like that. It gotta be an oily type of thing. So yeah, a lemon butter salmon.
What was the last podcast you listened to?
520. Shout out Jeff and all of them.
What is your favorite show of all time?
I feel like it'll be Snowfall. That's just an easy one I can think of right now.
What are 3 pet peeves you have?
Smacking on food. Smacking on food again. Smacking on food the third time. I don't really have too many pet peeves, but yeah, quit smacking around me.
What is your favorite memory with the Sessions team?
So I'll say 2. One being the event that we threw last year. It was just fun being around everybody and seeing how it came about. Especially, it went last minute, but it was short notice and it was a great turnout and everybody had a good time. And then also New York. New York was fun too. Can't wait to do it again.
Do you have a creative inspiration?
I feel like anytime I'm listening or watching anything, it's kind of like a creative inspiration. I feel like I draw inspirations from everything that I watch, from sports shows to podcasts to TV shows, from their camera angles to what they're talking about to even how they dress. So I feel like I don't have a limitation on what my creative inspiration is because everything kind of inspires me.
Do you remember your first creative project?
My first creative project?
Of any kind. But something that like the school didn't tell you had to do.
I could say like the first thing that I was asked to be a part of, one of my homegirls, she had a YouTube channel and it was the first time that I got in front of a camera and was comfortable. So shout out Cece. She showed me the ropes on how to get this stuff kind of started back in freshman year of college.
Who is a celebrity or like a figure whose style that you pull inspiration from or that you like?
Wale. I feel like people sleep on Wale. Wale really started a lot of stuff, and that's been low key inspiration since like high school because he was always hip into like Nike boots and all the other high fashion like foams and all of the other stuff. And he ain't never really cared about what he was wearing. Like he always made it look tough. So Wale, Fab too.
What are 3 things that you can't live without?
My phone. This is crazy. Cayenne pepper. I feel like saying God would be easy because I mean that's tied in everything. I can't live without God. So yeah, he really won, but I'm gonna put him as a third one. Shout out Big G.
What would your dream partnership be for Sessions? And this is like corporate companies.
Corporate companies? Dang, that's tough. What would be a dream corporate company that we can what's LeBron's venture called? Spring Hill or something like that? Spring Hill Productions or anything like Ryan Coogler messing with. Or The Volume. They handle a lot of, I said his name wrong, didn't I? Coogler. don't. When we make it, Ryan, I promise I'm gonna know your name. But That or the volume, they handle all the good podcasts right now that I listen to. So holla at us.
Who do you think is the funniest member on the team?
Me.
And no, you can't say yourself.
Nas is funny as Nas laugh is contagious. So yeah, I don't know. Christian be talking a lot. I know. He feeling it. I really wasn't trying to say it, but if it ain't me, then it's him.
Okay. What is your favorite thing about working with Sessions?
Everybody's they self. Everybody's comfortable. No one feels like they can't say anything to somebody. So yeah, it's a friendly environment, but it's also an environment where I'm like, if we need to get something done, ain't no ego about having somebody tell you to get it done.
What is your favorite episode been so far?
Since the reboot, I say Ferg's, our very first one with Ferg and all the FTL. That was a fun night. I shouldn't say on camera that I was under the influence, but I was under the influence. And driving home, it showed. Shout out God's Mercy. But yeah, it was a fun time. I enjoyed myself a lot with them.
Who is a dream guest?
Hove. But outside of Jay-Z, I don't know. It's an honor to have anybody, to be honest with you. It's always fun.
If you were talking to Sessions, what is something that you like Sessions as a whole? What would you tell it about your experience so far?
I would say Sessions has given me something to look forward to. So thank you, Sessions. It gave me something that I could actually be passionate about. Once I stopped playing sports, it was like, I don't know what I'm gonna really be passionate about. So it gave me something that I could look towards and continue to grow with. I like that people are noticing what we have going on. And I know, and I feel like everybody else knows that like we are barely even scratching the surface of what we can do with this. So it gives me something that I can really build upon and be happy about. So thanks, Sessions.